Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syed Nadzirul. I'm representing Kerabat Uya from IIUM for today Can Talk competition. For today, I'll be talking about relevancy of AI for the humanity. Before we go further, a bit about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is an aid that helps humans do the things that is not possible to be done. The ability of a computer or a robot controlled by a computer to do tasks that usually done by humans because they require human intelligence. So when we talk about artificial intelligence, it's a very bigger scope, a big scope. It can be everything. So for today, I would like to speak on behalf of from the perspective of the movies, or from movies perspective. So I choose Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because in this Marvel Cinematic Universe, some of the movie introduce the usage of AI, which beyond from what we have seen so far. We have a lot of technology, but artificial intelligence is still new. But in this Marvel Cinematic Universe, they have covered some of that usage of AI, and I'll choose two movie or two character, which is Iron Man and also Spider-Man, were very influenced in the usage of artificial intelligence. So Iron Man, we learn from movie today. We can see that Tony Stark life seems very easy with the help of artificial intelligence named Jarvis. How do we see and analyze the significance of this AI for human? So why I choose Iron Man? If we look on his trilogy, on those trilogy, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, and Iron Man 3, and also other Iron Man's featuring movie like Avengers, we can see that it is a perfect example where it really shows how AI impact the human life and world. We could see that Tony Stark can do anything that he want, can do anything that he need using AI. And also this Iron Man movie has the up and down, where it really shows the good and also the flaws of the artificial intelligence users. We can see Tony Stark try to figure something throughout the entire saga or trilogy to improve the usage of AI. He do an addition, subtraction towards his costume, or not costume, we call a suit, Iron Man suit, with the help of AI. Yeah, it really show that how AI really helps human. But that's on the good side. But on the other side, we can see there is a problem where it is not easy to control. This really shows how artificial intelligence have a flaws here. We can see how it is not good actually for human. It is really good. It really helps human in do the things faster, do the things easier. But we can see from this plot of the movie from Avenger Age of Ultron, where he can't control this Ultron, but the Ultron can control human because it is in the system, it is in the program, it can program back what have been programmed to him. That's how the technology works. Yeah, it's not only on the artificial intelligence. We can see more from the technology like smartphone, where when it comes to the time, we can control or we can fix some things that is broken. So that's the problem from this artificial intelligence, from the Iron Man movies perspective. Next, we see from Spider-Man, the second one that I chose. Tony Stark gave a very expensive artificial intelligence suit for Peter Parker. How do we see? How do he utilize the uses of this expensive artificial intelligence suit? And the comparison of this version of Spider-Man to the older version of Spider-Man, which feature Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Why Spider-Man? Why I choose Spider-Man? Okay, it's the same. It's a perfect example because it really shows or portrays a kid who got into the culture shock, experiencing using AI with his new suit. You can see from the Spider-Man Homecoming, where he can control his hype. He tried to figure out new things that is featured in his suit, and it also have the up and down in the movie. Of course, every movie have that. You can see how struggle Peter Parker to adapt with the AI technology from Stark Industry. And then when it comes to this in the Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming, where it comes to the scene where he made the ferry cut into two, and then Iron Man came to rescue, and then Tony Stark take back the suit. This is how shows that Peter Parker really struggled with the AI. He never been familiar with it, because before that he just do the costume itself himself. He never been used this before, so that's about this movie, why I choose Spider-Man. And its problem is easy, not easy, I mean same like Iron Man, where it is not easy to control, because from the second movie, which is Far From Home, he nearly set a drone shot to his schoolmate in the bus because of the AI sunglasses named Edith. In this scene, he tried to do something else, but turns out it comes into something else that make his schoolmates in a danger, where he nearly called for a drone shot to the bus that they are taking them to some tree. So this is what I can see is a flaws in the artificial intelligence. Sometimes it really helps human in do things that is beyond what we can do. Like in this scene, it used the sunglasses named Edith. He can do anything. He can read the message. He can make a call from the just click from the sunglasses. It's a very cool, interesting futures comes from artificial intelligence. But when it comes to problem, it do also have a problem where we can control, we can compare from this both movie. And also for the Spider-Man, why I choose Spider-Man also because we have seen three different kind of Spider-Man, where the Tobey Maguire one is the original one, where it doesn't rely on the artificial intelligence. But this Tom Holland Spider-Man really relies on the artificial intelligence, where most of his suit is not handmade. It's coming from the I don't know what we call some kind of technology that recreate the suit. For me, it's a good thing, really good things, where artificial intelligence really helps you in ease the work. But it sometimes kind of annoyed me, where I think that Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man really rely on the artificial intelligence. He doesn't want to discover new things. That makes me annoyed, because Spider-Man is supposed to be a very more stronger character. But in this version, it relies much on this artificial intelligence, where it shows that with the uses of artificial intelligence, it really makes human lazy, which is not good. Artificial intelligence must help the human in easy work, but when human is very too much comfortable, they tend to be lazy, and for me it's not good. And in the conclusion, where the topic is about the relevancy, so from what I see, from my opinion, artificial intelligence is very good and really helps human easy their job and shorten the time spent for a particular task. However, humanity today not ready yet to face these AI technologies, as what we saw from these two movies that I try to highlight, which is Spider-Man and Iron Man. And it is really relate us with in many ways. We can see that the Iron Man perspective is for the adult, and the Spider-Man perspective is on the student. Try to imagine that the student now have artificial intelligence with them. I think that most of the work is done by the artificial intelligence. They just sit in the room and play the games. So, come back to my topic, where I want to talk about the relevancy of AI for humanity. In my opinion, to end my speech, I would say that it is not relevant. It is relevant, but maybe in the future. But for now, humanity today not ready yet to face it, and for me, it's not relevant for now. So that's all from me. Thank you.